Welcome. My name is Dan Sheffield, and I'm going to help explain plurals. This is from Superstar Online by Help Me to Learn. This is our course called To Be Plurals. What I'm going to show you now is our Queen of Plurals story.
Once upon a time, there was a queen who loved to turn singular words into plural words. She loved it so much that she used to stand on the balcony of her castle and educate the people about singular and plural words to make sure they understood what they were.
You use singular words when you are only talking about one thing, like one dog or one book. A plural word is used when you are talking about more than one thing, like 2 dogs or 10 books.
The crowd is amazed by her teaching.
Oh, wow!
Happy with the crowd's enthusiastic response, the queen continued her speech.
Here I have the word game. If I wanted to talk about more than one game, I simply add an S, and now I have games.
What about the word queen?
That is an excellent word, one of my favorites. What is the correct way to make the word queen plural?
So I'm going to help you out and click on the correct answer.
Yes, watch as I add an S to turn the word queen into queens. Of course, there will never be a reason to use this word since there is only one queen, me. Does someone have another word we can try?
How about the word tooth?
Wonderful. Here is the word tooth. Now, just add an S and we have tooth? Tooth isn't a word. We'll just throw this one out because it doesn't work. I hereby decree that the word tooth is not to be used in this kingdom since it cannot be plural. Hooray! If you spot any other words that you cannot add an S to make them plural, throw them out. With your help, we will soon be rid of all these pesky words that don't work properly. Hooray!
So the townspeople went about their day, feeling inspired by the queen's powerful words. They found many words that didn't seem to work when they added an S to the end, so they just tossed them out. Then they found more words that didn't work. And more words. Pretty soon the town was overflowing with discarded words. There were so many words that it was hard for the people to even walk around. Here are some of the words that the townspeople tried to make plural by adding an S. Click on all of the words that they had to throw away because they were incorrect.
Well, I'll help you out, and I'll click on the words, some of them right, some of them wrong.
One day, a stranger came to town. He was a pleasant-looking fellow who was so busy thinking about what he wanted to eat for lunch that he didn't even notice all the discarded words scattered all over the place.
Whoa!
Until he tripped over a big pile of them.
I'm so hungry.
Here's some food. Why don't you eat one of these
Don't say it. That word is forbidden.
Huh? How come?
Because that word is broken. It can't be made plural. We have to throw out all of these words.
I can make this word plural.
No, you can't. See? This word doesn't work properly.
You can't make that word plural by just adding an S to it, but you can make a plural if you add an ES. Words that end in S, or CH, or SH, or X need an ES to make them plural.
I can't believe it. Now I can eat some peaches. But what about all of these other words?
Click on all of the words that you can add an ES to make them plural.
So I'll help out again. Sometimes I'll get the right answer, sometimes not.
I better bring you to the Queen right away. She needs to hear all about this.
So Buzz was taken to the Queen, and he showed her that words like bus and bush shouldn't be tossed away because you can make them plural by adding an E and an S.
But what about this word? If you add an ES to the word berry, it still doesn't work right.
Sometimes, to make a word plural, you have to do something different besides just adding an S or ES. Berry has a Y at the end, so to make it plural, you have to change the Y to an I and then add ES. And the word person is really neat. To make it plural, you completely change it to the word people.
Buzz spent all afternoon teaching the Queen about the different ways you can make words plural. He changed man into men and mouse into mice. What do you think he changed the word party to? Click on the word you think is correct.
So we'll get some wrong answers here. And try this one.
Yes, he made the word party plural by changing the Y to an I and adding ES. The Queen listened very carefully to everything Buzz told her, and at the end of the day she was ready to tell this new information to the rest of the people.
My loyal subjects, I am so pleased to share this good news with you. All of these words that we threw out can be plural. There are no forbidden words. Sometimes it takes more than just an S to make a word plural, but it can be done.
Even the word tooth can be plural?
Yes, I'll show you. The word tooth is special because you don't add any S to it, but you do change the way it's spelled to make it plural. If you are talking about more than one tooth, you use the word teeth. And if you're talking about more than one woman, you use the word women. What is the plural of the word foot?
Feet.
That's right. Did you know that there are a few words that don't change at all when they are plural?
Huh?
Interesting.
Strange but true. The word fish is a good example of this. You can have one fish or 5 fish. The word stays the same. This is also true with the words sheep and deer.
Wow, that is amazing. Now that we know how to make these words plural, let's do it and clean up our town.
So the townspeople got to work right away. They picked up each discarded word, made it plural, and then put it into the Queen's official book of plural words. Help the townspeople clean up the town by clicking on the correct way to make each word plural.
Well, we'll do this again and we'll make some wrong answers and get the right.
Finally, after a lot of hard work and your help, all the words were put away and the town was cleaned up.
On behalf of all the people in this great kingdom, I hereby dub thee Sir Buzz of the Royal Order of the Plurals.
After becoming a knight, Sir Buzz traveled to many other kingdoms, looking for ways he could help people, and everyone lived happily ever after. The end.
Terrific, a gold star. Click on the next button to go on.
So we can click on the gold star and then we can see the rest of the activities that are in to be plurals. So we have our learn the words. We'll look at that real quickly. And these are the words that we're going to cover in our learn the words activities. And then we can go back to the star page and we see we have the Gremlin's Maze, and the battle for the Plural Palace, which is an amazing and challenging game. Anyhow, that's it for our to be plurals. Hope you enjoyed our story.